Hey, what's going on, everybody? Coach Jan. So I want to talk about the idea of establishing rhythm in Tai Chi, and especially if someone grabs you and you may not be connected to their rhythm, you have to create the rhythm to connect to it. So, for example, like we were working on this move here that is in a bunch of Tai Chi moves, Tai Chi forms, right here. And there are lots of different applications, so don't take this as me saying that this is the only application. There are infinite applications. So. But right here, the concept of someone's grabbing you and can you move? She's going into this wonderful twisting arm position. I wouldn't call it a lock because it's not too. The way we do it is more of a leverage position rather than a lock, but it might feel locked. The concept here is that you can do the spin from your fingers around the wrist. And Jeff, you can get a little close up, come a little closer. You can do the spin around the wrist and get that immediately and then follow up with the other hand, pushing up. So she can do that. That's great. But what happens if, go for it, and now go for the spin again, just the short one. So sometimes it might be harder for her to actually get that position, or you to get the position if you're playing, especially in push hands. So what you would do here is you would make the opponent step. Pull the camera back a little, please. So the concept is to be able to always be able to create the rhythm. And from my perspective, in push hands, sport push hands, I create the rhythm by getting the opponent to step. That's one of the ways. So if you reach, she's gonna reach and hold my hand for a second. So hold tight, and this little reach, that little reach here can pull the opponent off. And it can pull them. If you don't get them to step, that's okay, as long as you start to get the feeling of the body, the motion, and creating something in the opponent. You want to create something that you can stick to, that you can start making feeling the rhythm around, feeling the timing. So right here, I felt that moment. The opponent's likely going to come back and pull you back into position. And as they pull you back, you do your roll up. So she'll do it to me, or I'll do it to her. She pulls. So, just an example, creating the rhythm, always creating the rhythm, figuring out how you can create the rhythm. A lot of times I think in Tai Chi, as a community, some of the language may lead us to think that we're not taking action to create the outcome, that you're only flowing with it or moving with the energy rather than establishing the energy. So you have to choose a side at some point. You have to choose yin or yang. To play the game, to play in a martial moment. If you're doing martial arts, and you're competing against an opponent, you have to choose a side and know when to choose a side and when to switch, when to be softer, when to be harder, etc. And being able to establish the rhythm is a major component of that. And I promise more rhythm videos, so consider this one of them. And we'll go deeper and deeper as time goes on. Love you.